Good morning, everyone, and happy Fundy Fridays. It's a new little series I'm going to be doing probably once every couple of weeks, where I just break down what happened throughout the week and talk about what's going on in the Forex world over here, because we are ForexFundys. Kicking out with the euro. In the last video that some of you may have seen, may have not seen, did not get many views, we talked about euro strength, and as you could see over here on the Fundies board, and we did talk about USD weakness. USD weakness has been a theme because of inflation being a little bit lower. If your technicals were telling you to short this, they would have been very short-lived. You would have been destroyed many times. If you had the Fundies board, you would have been safe most likely. This is an indicator available on TradingView, and it's derived from our actual ForexFundys tool over here, which categorizes the news. This updates every single hour for all 8 currencies over here. If you don't have time to actually watch this and see what the CPIs are doing and all that stuff, we have it available as group summary on here just to get a quick glance on what is going on. We also have the COT as well. The COT for every currency with a change in the weekly longs and shorts. Again, this course is available. The COT is also available on that indicator over there to find out how to get the indicator and all this stuff in general, the quadrant that we have in which we post all the quadrant stuff here. So you have the indicator as your one-stop shop for whatever's in our actual tools for the website. That is www.forexfundys.com. Link in the description down below. All the monthly members have this and all the people who have the lifetime membership have this as well. So if your technicals have been telling you to short all this time, but you're wondering what's going wrong, it's the fundamentals. It's the last little piece that you're most likely missing. But let's get right through running through every currency over here. Euro flying, GBP USD. This is one that I actually wanted from here. It just missed me. It didn't happen intraday. But this has been flying with a score of a 13, real bullish trend, and positive net. That's something that I'm looking for when I'm looking for trades. Maybe I should have taken a swing trade over here, but I was looking for intraday. NZD USD over here, absolutely launching. And AUD USD, this is a little bit more of an interesting one. This one was still flying up, but it's slowly starting to kill off on its steam in comparison to the others. Now, I did mention in the last video that USD CAD, this thing, I missed it on a swing short over here. And look at this, Fundy score 23, USD. You should have been looking for shorts on here. Absolutely brilliant. I did not see anything in New York session for my taking. If you trade USD CHF, this is kind of battle of the weeks over here, where USD has taken a little bit of a hit this week. And then going to AUD CAD, we're probably going to see this fall because of CAD strength. This is a little bit barcode action. This is not something I would personally take. AUD CHF, this is probably flying. Yeah, I missed that one over there. CAD CHF, should have probably maybe looked to get involved today. That's my bad. You make mistakes as a trader. EuroCAD, this is kind of battle of the strengths, and we're kind of seeing it over here. They're both not looking so great. Euro CHF, probably longs are the play. Look at this price action. Longs look to be the play. Euro GBP is going to be, price is kind of messing around within 2 zones here. This buy zone and this potential sell zone. So that's something to be cautious of. GBP AUD, this is my forward test that I have. Unfortunately, I just did not trust this too much because GBP wasn't as strong, and AUD, they had both similar scores until AUD CPI came out this week, which caused this up move. Battle of the Strongs, GBP CAD over here. I like it personally when the fundies are positive, when I understand what the fundies are doing, when the COT is net positive, and when we get a real bullish trend. That's very rare to happen, but when it does happen, that's the one I'm looking for most strength on. GBP CHF, this one we could probably see going up after sweeping all this liquidity. NZD CAD, this is a little bit tough one. Probably, this isn't looking so great, honestly, in my eyes. NZD CHF looks bullish. And then we have the swing pairs. Well, this is pairs that I talked about, swinging only, no intraday trades. GBP NZD, this is kind of range bound a little bit. Euro NZD, range bound. Euro AUD, AUD weakness, and you're probably going to see that in AUD NZD, which should be falling.
Crikey!
Oh, well, I messed up. Sorry about that. I did not have my alert properly set. Unfortunate part about trading, but we move on. Okay, JPY basket. JPY has been showing us some weakness over here on the fundy side of things. However, it's showing potential false shorts and net positive. This is for the COT last week. A new number comes out today. JPY weakness has been showing, but you are taking a little bit of a risk trying to long these pairs because they could intervene at any single time. I'm not going to bother to show you all these JPY pairs, but that was the most important part. I wanted to show you guys what the currencies were doing and how we kind of operate things at ForexFundys over here and how I look for trades. I've not taken anything this week. Maybe I missed out on the opportunity on GP AUD and AUD NZD.
Idiot.
And that wraps up our first Fundy Friday. So stay tuned for the next one. And if you don't want to depend on me to make these videos, hop on over to ForexFundys.com and get yourself access to these tools over here so that you're not waiting on me to make these videos. And we'll see you in the next one.